Oh, okay, now you do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got to do our.
We got to stretch, dude. We're old.
This is supposed to increase what? Blood flow?
Blood flow, vitality, everything. It's supposed to be great.
Virality?
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. But it's supposed to be no weight loss and all that stuff, dude. Hey, yo, I actually see a lot of
weight loss. I'm going to keep beating the hell out of myself.
You better be doing this every morning, dude. Hey, yo,
thank you very much, everybody, for stopping by. This is Danny and Kevin with the BMX Podcast, and we want to thank you, everybody, for stopping back by. We hope everybody's having a good time. We're having a good time as usual. Danny, thank you very much, bro.
Yep.
How's your weekend? How was your weekend, man?
Had a pretty good weekend, man. Lots of work, man. I don't know if you guys ever see on Facebook, man. Most of my Saturdays at Dad's ranch, working on that, and then after that, dude, I had to go to the rental house and go put some ground cover down. I didn't finish working until like pretty late into the evening on Saturday. Thank goodness my sister was in town helping me. I was like, man, I'm beat, dude. And then so it kind of threw me off because Sunday my plan was to go to Roseville to watch the NorCal State Finals. But I woke up just so tired and sore from working all day. I'm like, I'm not going to go stand in the sun for an hour.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
And I didn't end up going. And but I have been shopping for a car because I told my oldest daughter she could have my SUV that I've been driving around for 6 years. And I've been out car shopping. Yesterday, that's pretty much what I did. And I'm going to tell you, Kevin, I'm thinking about getting the Challenger. I think that's probably what I'm going to get. But, dude, I saw – oh, dude, I'm going to tell you this is not BMX related. It's more BMW related. But I'm going to tell you this. Kevin has a badass 4 Series Beamer, right? He's got the coupe. Yeah, and I go, damn, Kevin's car is hella nice. I was admiring it when I went to your house for Dirty Fest. And so I go to CarMax. Dude, there was a white 4 Series coupe, black leather interior with blue trim inside instead of wood grain. And I sat in that car, had the Alcantara steering wheel, and I'm like, I want this. I mean, I was like right away, I was thinking, I think I want to buy this car. I want to drive it, right? And I was getting hell of excited. But at CarMax, they make you scan the QR code on the sales tag on the car. Yeah. It'll tell you if it's available. And I scanned it. Dude, not available.
What year was it?
It was 2014 or 2015, I think.
Okay, all right, so it was affordable.
Yeah, oh yeah, very affordable, dude. And it had only like 50,000 miles on it. And dude, it was beautiful inside. And now I see why you like that car. I go, oh man, no wonder Kevin bought this, dude. I'll sit in there. And then I thought, well, it'd be weird, we're co-hosts and now we drive the same car. Yeah, so yeah, I couldn't get it anyway, but yeah.
We have some new stuff coming down tonight, right? We're another prototype episode, bro.
Right, yeah, we're gonna try some new things tonight, but before we do that, man, Frogtown got canceled, man. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that, dude.
I actually was gonna come up there, dude.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing you, and there was gonna be Kevin and I planned on like hanging out on Saturday at Frogtown, and that's this coming Saturday. But the fires out here in NorCal, they've been pretty bad, so they're gonna use that whole campground that they normally have the race on as kind of a base camp for all the fire departments to fight the fires all around. So instead of rescheduling it, they just canceled it. See you guys next year, which I thought was kind of weird.
Can you imagine guys that came in from out of the country, like maybe Rainer or some of these guys? Dude, it must be devastating for these guys, man.
Yeah. Oh, Rainer was going to come, right, from Germany?
Yeah. Well, he's in the States right now. Or he was.
He's in the States. Okay, well that's good. But still, he's still going to have to travel. He's planning on traveling to come to the race, right? So that's horrible, dude. I think they did the right decision. Don't get me wrong. I think it was admirable for them to say, no, we're not going to do a BMX thing when there's fires. So I get that. I just it's too bad that they couldn't say, hey, we're going to move this a month out or something, because the weather here, Kevin, stays warm until October, until we start. Yeah, so we would have been good. It doesn't get cold until you get close to like Halloween. Then it starts to cool off quite a bit. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't.
Can you imagine the monetary loss from the just T-shirts, hats? They had to order that stuff like weeks or if not months in advance.
I didn't even think about that. The merchandise,
all this. I mean, all the stuff that it's involved with. Oh my God. Oh,
yeah.
Man, I wouldn't
even the vendors for the food and beverage. That was probably a big ticket for them. You know, like we're gonna make money this weekend because it's like Dirty Fest. There's a lot of people there, and every year it gets bigger. So I'm like, oh man, that's like canceling the grands for us old guys. You know?
Also, and the guys selling, they probably ramped up their products that they have on stock to sell.
Right.
Their merch, man, that's a huge cancellation, dude. I don't. Can you imagine like if I dropped for like Dirty Fest? I think I dropped like $1,000, maybe like $1,200 for the banner and all that other stuff and the T-shirts and the hats and stuff. And I can imagine dropping $1,200 and then canceling Dirty Fest. I'm like, oh my God, dude.
I gotta thank you for that, Kevin. You really set up our booth, dude. When I got there, I felt low key a little guilty. I'm like, I just get to sit here and be part of the team, and I didn't do anything but just drive over there. You know what I mean? Well, so it was really cool.
But dude, there's a backstory to that because leading up to Dirty Fest, I never told you about this. Whatever, you know, it wasn't your problem, but I was debating how much to spend on a booth because I didn't that pop up that I used was my son's that he uses for his business, and I didn't even have a banner, so I was like, I go to my sign shop and I'm ordering the banner for my booth, and I see this big thing. It's like it's exactly like Jay at BMXPERTS that was right next to us. They had the double wide with the walls and all that stuff, and I was like,
around the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Square, straight up, you know, bitching BMXPERTS on the top of the canopy, and I was like, wow, dude, how much is that? And the guy's like, that's like $2,000. And I'm all,
oh shoot.
Oh man, I can't do that, man. So we're next to Jay's BMX, the real Mac Daddy tent. And I got my little pop-up, and I appreciate that, man. But
what did you end up doing with your banner? Did you hang it up in your garage or something like that?
It's in my garage, dude. I've actually been debating whether to put it behind me.
1,000,000%, dude. I would.
You gotta do that?
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, you kind of took the thoughts out of my head. I was like, yeah, you should have it. I know you got cool stuff there, but you can just move that over and put the banner.
I'm thinking, and if you say if you think I should, I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome because then you're going to have the greatest background ever, dude. I think so, anyway.
We've been sharing stolen bike stories for a while now, and one came to mind that I haven't shared yet, and I wanted to.
I'm already getting laughing.
You, dude. Is that okay if I tell one more story?
I'm already laughing about it. I know you didn't even tell me. You just told me the premise, and I'm like,
oh my gosh! So. I've mentioned before on the podcast, I'm not sure if you were on the podcast or not, but when I was in high school, I didn't go to a lot of school. I ditched a lot of school.
You did tell. I remember that.
Okay, a lot of school. I'm not proud of it, but that's the truth. And I used to ditch school and go riding, and we used to work on our bikes and get into trouble and that type of thing. Well, I was horrible. My brother was pretty bad. And When I was 17 probably, so I was a junior in high school probably, and my brother was a freshman. Okay. And the high school sent a letter to my parents saying that I hadn't been to a full day of school in over a year, and my mom got really pissed. I say that so nonchalantly. Yeah. People say it's impossible that you cannot, and I go, dude, it's totally possible because I did it. But my mom, normally we would have intercepted the mail. But this one time I didn't get the letter. And my mom opens it up and she just goes nuclear on my brother and I.
Right.
Now, my brother wasn't quite as bad as I was, but I was horrible. So he goes, it's all because of those damn bikes, those bikes. I'm going to take care of those bikes. Go out right now. I want your front wheels. Go take your front wheels off the bike. I want them. So so we go outside. We take our front wheels off. We bring them in. We give them to my mom. My mom puts the front wheels in her trunk of her Mustang.
Okay.
What my mom didn't realize is that we had 5 different sets of wheels in the garage, right?
Right.
So as soon as she left for work on a summer morning, we went out, opened up the garage, got another wheel, put another front wheel on the bike, and we took off and we went riding again. So we got through this for maybe about a week, and then she found out what we were doing. She caught us coming home one day on our bikes, and she goes, I thought I took the front wheels off those bikes. Well, we're like, well, we had another wheel, whatever. So she goes, okay, I'm going to fix you guys good. So she takes our bikes and she locks them in the garage. She takes the key to the garage. Now, this wasn't like a roll-up door like they have now. This is like an old from
Opens
like
up like this.
Not like that. This is like a 1900s. Our house was built like 1910, and so this is like a square box garage with like a door with like the hinges on the outside. Now they have hinges that are inside where you can't take the doors off the hinges.
Yeah.
But these were like just old style, like Victorian hinges. So as soon as she left, we go, dude, my friend called us. He goes, dude, we're going to Coal Canyon to go racing today. And we're all, oh man, we got to go to Coal Canyon, but how are we going to get our bike? So we go, you know what? Let's take the door off the hinges.
Oh God, dude.
So we took the garage door off the hinge with screwdriver, right? Popped the screws out, took the door off the hinges, got our bikes out, and we went racing to Coal Canyon. Canyon, you've heard of Coal Canyon, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, down off the 91 in Southern California. And we get down there. We had never been to Coal Canyon before. This is the first time we went to Coal Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Up until this point, we're only at Azusa, Pipeline, Barstow, and the National. Very few tracks we went to. But this one time we're going to Coal Canyon. The first practice lap going around, my brother wads it up on the step up and does a face plant, and he's laying on the back of the step jump, and his eyes are rolled back in his head. Blood's coming out of his nose. Blood gurgling out of his mouth. He's jacked up, right? And I was like, oh man! And they called the ambulance and everything came, and they took him to the hospital. And my mom shows up at the hospital and goes, hey, how'd you guys get the bikes out of the garage? we had to steal our own bikes.
that my man is called karma. You guys
karma, And the funny part about it is my mom didn't take our bikes away from us again. She kind of gave up and just said, okay, fine, take them. I had a couple ideas. See, this is how it works, right? I have a couple broad ideas, and then Danny kind of narrows them and distills them down into functional games.
Yeah, because you tell me, Kevin is the master of ideas. Now, some are shit and some are great. So I have to find the middle, and then I go, okay, here's what I'm going to do with your idea. But the good thing is, though, dude, is because you spark my thought process. I go, what should we do? And then when you give me all these ideas, that's when it comes to play. All right, so Kevin wanted to do quotes. He said, I want you to give me some quotes from like Wikipedia, and I'm gonna guess who said it. And I go, well, I got a better idea. So I pulled out the BMX Action magazine, and I was gonna find quotes that racers had said, but instead BMX Action had already broken down for me in this one little segment. So I told Kevin, I go, let's see if you can match up who the pros are. All right, so this is from BMX Action, March 1986. Now, there's 10 pros that are involved with these. So these are all quotes. So in other words, BMX Action made predictions for these pros. So I want you to figure out who they're talking about. So you want to write
these? Do I need to write these down, or are you going to tell me?
You may want to write them down so you can guess, who's who. And I'll just give you the first names. You know everybody.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Pete, obviously Pete Lonkarovich.
Yeah.
And then Greg Hill. Ronnie Anderson, Tommy Brackens, Gary Ellis, Tell me if I'm going too fast.
I got it.
Sean Texas, Richie Anderson, Harry Larry, Stu Thompson, and finally Eric Root.
All right, I think this is going to be hard, but go ahead.
All right,
let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to read the quote. Now remember, these are BMX Action. They called it the Mighty BMXA Foot in the Mouth Predictions for 1986.
Oh, dude.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. This sounds like my type of thing, foot in the mouth. my type of game.
All right. This rider, let's see. I don't want to go in order because you wrote the names in order, so I better go all out. Okay. This rider rips. Definitely underrated. He wins when it really counts, like the World Championships. He could finish higher up. Who do you think they're talking about?
Ronnie Anderson.
Ooh, that's a miss already, dude. All right.
Now, okay, how do you want to play it? Do you want to tell me or do you want to keep going and we'll match it up later?
Oh, you know what? Because if I tell you, it's going to eliminate the names. It might make it easier for you. You want me to tell you?
Okay.
Okay, so they were talking about Gary Ellis.
That was my second choice.
Yeah. So that now we know he's off the list. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those on the old tests at school when they have like the 10 things and you have to draw the arrow. Remember that? That's exactly what this is, dude.
That's exactly what it is. Eventually, maybe me and Kevin will get so advanced we can write on the screen. All right, here we go. Here's another one.
All right.
This rider scarfed on 4 #1 plates in 1985. Should hold his rep throughout this year. Who are they talking about?
Greg Hill.
Oh, good job, dude. You nailed that one. All right. All right, so Kevin got that one right. So I'll put
I'm 1-1.
All right. Let's go to the next one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This rider did great last year without a sponsor. With CW sending him everywhere, he will be awesome. Who's the rider?
Without a sponsor, CW.
Look at your list.
Yeah. I'm looking. I don't know if he rode for CW.
You want me to read the thing again?
No, I'm gonna guess. Well, I think it's either Ronnie Anderson or Sean Texas. I'm gonna go with Sean Texas.
Right again, dude. Sean Texas.
Woo!
Yeah. Kevin, you're pretty good at this, man.
I'm surprising myself.
All right, man. I got some show topics tonight, man. Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude. Fire at will.
Kevin, I want to discuss a dream build between the two of us, man. Let's build a bike, frame by frame, fork, all the way up. Color combinations. Tell me what you'd want to do. Now, let's say, I don't know, you want to go 85, 86 sometime around then, or
sure.
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just say 80s build, right? All right, man.
If we pick a 1981 frame, we can't pick 1986 parts, right?
You could do it any way you want, dude, right? Everything was compatible back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I've drawn a very crude picture of a frame.
Okay.
All right, so I want you to tell me what frame would be on your dream build.
I would normally say Andy Patterson, but I'm going to try to change it up a little bit.
All right.
And I'm going to go with the Patterson.
Okay, Patterson. All right. So Patterson's back then came in a frame and fork combo. So would you keep the Patterson forks?
Yeah, or I would choose another frame and just put a Patterson sticker on it.
All right. So is it safe to say you would want Patterson forks?
Patterson forks, yes.
All right, so we're going to go Patterson. So we're getting the frame and fork combo. Okay. So the forks are going to be Patterson.
What about you?
Okay, for me, let's see. What frame would I pick if I could have my choice? I think I want something that I didn't own before, right? So let me think. 1985, 86. Okay, you know what? I'll take a Patterson. All right, I'll take it. I'll go Patterson frame and fork. I think that's an awesome platform, right?
Yeah, apparently everybody put Patterson on their Patterson stickers on their brains.
All right, so this is all we have of our bike so far, Kevin. We got frame and we got forks. That's it.
Okay.
All right, Kevin, what kind of wheel set do you want to put on here? Oh, are we assuming that this bike is chrome? Because I am. The frame and fork.
No, I like the orange Patterson.
You want an orange Patterson? Okay, so that's going to make a difference. All right, so wheel set. What do you want on your wheel set?
I want a black array of 7X and like black bullseye hubs.
All right, so now, dude, we got.
You're more on the conservative side, dude. I'm a little bit more on the wild side.
Yeah, so that's what our looks like. Okay, all right. So we still need a lot of parts. So what do you want to use for your stem? What do you think, and what color?
Well, it's gonna be black. It's gonna be a black pro neck.
Black pro neck. Okay, so your stem is gonna be black pro neck. Okay, gotcha. Okay, since my bike is chrome, and I'm gonna have graphites on it with the gold flange, I'm gonna go gold pro neck. Hey, we agree on the stem, dude. And you know what? Pro necks, they weren't always the best of holding the bars.
Well, I never had any problem with them.
Yeah, really? Yeah, mine slipped a little bit, but it could have been for me over tightening it, and when you over tighten it, you kind of can compromise the top of the stem. It'll start to bend. Yeah. All right. So far you've got. So you want black. So you got. Did you say you wanted your wheels to be black? You wanted black bullseye hubs, chromes with chrome spokes. I went with the Comp 3s as well. I went with the graphites. So far, I don't have a lot of color on my bike, because mine's kind of plain compared to yours.
Yeah.
All right, but I went with the gold stem. All right, so handlebar. Handlebar. What do you want to do for handlebars, dude?
Chrome DY, man, or Chrome AP, or Chrome JMC bars. That's not a bad plan. I could deal with that.
Yeah, of course, dude. I have a vision, dude. Okay, I'm like Chip Foose of BMX, dude. You're like Coddington Board.
King, I have a dream.
Dude, look at all these notes, man.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, you and I only agreed on the frame and fork. After that, dude, I mean, we agreed on the pad set. We agreed on grips. We agreed on tires. I mean, we're just gonna get normal tubes, I imagine, standard tubes. We agreed on the stems, but we got different colors. You choose JMC bars. I choose Powerlight. You went with the SST seat post. I went with the GT seat post. We agreed on the seats, both Cash Max, both in black. You have a chain that we both agreed probably cost about $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, your grips, we said it would be about $15. The number plate was probably another $20. The brakes were about $30. Your pad set. Your pad set was about $15 probably.
Yeah.
$950. $950. So with tax, dude, $1,000. Dude,
it doesn't seem like you can spend that much. I mean, at best, my bike back in the day, my Andy Patterson was $500, $600. Max.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you, if I went over $500, it was over the course of time, replacing parts and stuff like that. But that's why our parents didn't let us go into a bike shop and go pick whatever you want.
It is true that if I bought, but I can't say that. So if I walked into Main Bikes with a G in my hand, I don't have the patience to wait, right? So if they didn't have JMC bars and they had GT bars, I may alter. I suspect that you would have all the patience in the world. Order it. I would say, I want it now.
I am so happy you brought that up. So happy, dude, because I'm building this bike here, maybe if I turn the camera, you can see the top of it, right?
Yeah.
Dude, every single part of this PK Ripper has been meticulously picked. I have not, dude, I did not settle for anything. I got everything I wanted, and I'm not even done, dude. And I was telling Kevin at the beginning of the podcast, I go, yeah, man, I got to get a new car. I'm going to give my old car to my daughter, right? And we were talking about cars, obviously, right? And, yeah, I had to put the bike on hold. I'm like, I'm going to put that to the side for a second because I got to focus on something else, right? Dude, I'm 100% patient. I will not settle.
Yeah. I'd settle, dude. No problem.
But I will say this, as let's say we were pretending it was 1985 or whatever. I was 15 then, so yeah, my patience level would have been a lot. You don't have power line parts, just give me the GT. And this was we had barely got started on our partnership here, and I was watching one of our shows, and he walked in and he looks at the screen, he goes, "That's my papa." He's like, "You're on TV." That's pretty funny, dude.
Well, when I'm watching it, I'm critiquing the episodes on the dude. It's a whole different ball game watching yourself on your phone and watch yourself on your TV. Do you watch yourself on the TV?
Yeah, it's a different.
Like, whoa, dude!
Yeah, we're like zoomed in all of a sudden. Yeah,
dude, it's crazy. So like when I'm watching when I'm critiquing the show, my wife will just walk in and roll her eyes and go, "Oh God, here we go again."
I got to get me one of those wives so she can say that to me too.
So, now what do you do when you're not with me, bro? Now I want this. Yeah. This people, they have to go check out your channel because it's totally different than this.
Yeah, totally different.
You are clear-headed, concise on everything. So please tell everybody what you do when you're not with me.
I have my own.
Totally professional when you're by yourself. When you get around me, that's when we start cutting it up.
Yeah, because you make me laugh, dude. Yeah, I'm on Danny Pena BMX Racing on YouTube. I love doing magazine reviews, BMX race reviews. In fact, I'm going to do a BMX race review probably in the next 2 days. I try to drop a video at least every 7 days, and I've been doing a lot of shorts with Kevin, so those are popping up about every couple of days. Because Kevin's, dude, you're getting very, very good at editing. Because I go, that one's good. I'm keeping that one. So then you know. But other than that, man, that's it. I just love talking about BMX. Please come on, like and subscribe, and I'll keep putting out content. That's it.
If you'd like to support the BMX podcast, all you have to do is go to BMXPodcast.com. You can grab a hat, shirt, a sweatshirt. You can subscribe. We have our old videos. I won't clip out about the old stuff, but if you want to go watch the old stuff when we didn't know what we were doing, go on. It's on the BMXPERTS YouTube channel. You can check it out. And until next week, the track is closed. Peace out, man.
Peace.